This is episode 3. Episode 2 didn't go so well. What do we need?
You can just walk up.
I give myself an A+. Next. Welcome to Road Notes. This is episode 3 in Trading Places. So I am going to be doing all of the exterior maintenance for the month of March. Each month there's a different set of tasks. Some are every month, some are every couple of weeks, some are quarterly, and then there's some things that are, every 6 months or a year. This time I'm doing all of the exterior monthly maintenance. And apparently Mark has an entire laundry list of what's due this month. So I am going to give this a try, and hopefully I don't do something stupid like fall off the roof. Here we go, in 3, 2, 1.
I do clean Onyx, not monthly, but almost weekly with this product that we have, and it's just a dry wash. But it does provide some UV protection, actually, protection for the paint, and makes it look clean. I don't know if you can see all the pollens here. They do get very dirty from just sitting here, and that's 1 week of not cleaning it.
Supposed to go circular or?
Just whatever. Spray on, wipe off.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, wax off.
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand. Wax on, wax off.
Okay, so every month we also maintain our tires to make sure we protect the rubber. Some folks obviously like to cover up their tires with some tire covers, protect them from the sun and the UV. We don't have those, so I use Rubber Care from Aero Cosmetics, and it provides it protects rubber, and it also gives it a UV protection for the rubber itself. So this stuff lasts, depending on how hot it is outside, but every 3 weeks roughly I reapply it, and you'll be able to tell when you start seeing dried up spots from this product like it is now. And it's been about 3 weeks ago, so it's time to reapply it. Now we just wipe off product lightly to leave a good layer of protection on there. And at the same time, clean the rims. Don't really want to rub it off, you want to just rub it in.
Let me see that beautiful shiny tire. I'm pretty sure I can see my reflection in it.
More maintenance. So Leslie's got to go into the maintenance bay and get out some things to finish up this month's maintenance.
What do we need?
Well, we're going to get this rag. Looks dirty, but it's okay. Get our dry lube for our slides. They need to be treated. Let's see here. Rubber conditioner for our seals. Slide that. That's what we want. Okay. All right, so we're going to start sealing, not sealing, but we're going to start treating all the rubber seals. So we're underneath the slide now, and we have a rubber seal that runs in here that we're going to treat with this product here. which is a rubber seal conditioner, or we use our tire rubber conditioner to do the same thing if we run low on this. So we have rubber seals all over this RV. So we have it outside the slides going all the way up. We have rubber seals going around here, here. Anything that you see is rubber material, we're going to treat, because we want to sort of protect this rubber material from, for us, the harsh sun here in Florida, so it doesn't dry out. When it dries out, it starts cracking, and then the seals are going to give. So we want to make sure we keep those conditioned, and we do this every month. It's about a 10-minute job, and we have a ladder here that we can use to get up and down this area, and then on the other side of the coach as well. Okay, the other nice thing is when we do this every month, we start noticing little spider webs and gnats and all these things, and at the same time we get to clean all this up, and we don't allow any kind of buildup.
So we're going to go across this now, right?
Yeah, so what you'd want to do is, I typically just spray it on here, right onto your rack, and just go along. You can just walk up. That thing's not going anywhere. That ladder is steady as can be.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to get the window frame and then inside the window. Okay, next we're going to do is treat the slide out mechanism. So there's a little roller in here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's what we're going to spray with some dry lube. Every coach is a little different. On our Thor, you don't even have to do it on a monthly basis, and we don't do it every month, but I do put it on our maintenance list to do it every quarter. So every 3 months we go ahead and spray a little on there, even though you don't have to, but we'll do it anyways to keep the slide mechanism moving freely. Yeah, so we do use the dry lube, and that's actually the product that Thor recommends, because when you spray it, it doesn't get wet, and you don't want dirt particles build up on those rollers. Okay, so we're going to lube our steps. Yeah, you just go in there and spray it. It'll go around. Just spray. That's fine. And you want to get all the breaking points. Yeah, don't need just a spray. Boom, done. Down here. And typically the last one that a lot of people just forget or don't get to is all the way up in here. So you want to get that one. Actually, it's way up here. You want to get that one too. All right, that's one. It's up in here. I don't know if you can see it.
I don't know, I'm trying.
Oh.
I may or may not have gotten it. We'll see. So far I give myself an A+, considering it's 95 degrees in March. Next.
Next.
We have this cool telescoping, whatever you call it, ladder. So what are we doing now?
Now we're checking batteries. That's on the agenda for this month as well. So we open these up.
So we have a road trip planned. Batteries are very important.
Yeah, but regardless of road trips, it's just good to look every couple months or so, whatever your manual recommends under here, because you know you can see little spider webs are forming. I mean, you know, if you don't ever go under here, it can look pretty ugly really fast. So we're gonna check batteries are on the agenda. So there isn't much to check on batteries other than, so we have this little red stuff you see all around the terminals. That's just a protectant that I sprayed on here to keep it from corroding. And as long as we have a decent color of red around these terminals, we know we're protected in terms of corrosion. The only other thing you want to check is just connections. Any of them loose, you know, so we move it. And if you feel anything loose, you want to tighten it right away. And once again, it's one of those things that if you don't ever check it, you forget about it, and then problems can arise. You know, we can check up here, anything loose, feeling, you know, that's about all we do here.
That's the hydraulic, right?
That's the hydraulic, yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty dirty in here, so you start seeing all this dirt, and if you're a little anal like I am, we can clean those off a little and make sure that they stay in good shape. We make sure they're strapped down securely. Again, it's just every couple of months I look in here and make sure everything's in order. Okay, and we do the same under the hood or in the engine compartment.
Oh, I can stand up under here.
That
okay.
we did on the for the house batteries. So here's our chassis battery, a car battery. Again, we're looking for the red stuff. Make sure we still have a good application on it. Make sure those terminals are tight. And the only other thing on these batteries is you want to make sure you have enough water in there. If you ever need to refill it, we're using distilled water, so we're going to check that next. So for those battery components, I keep it in this box here, but it's basically this stuff, NCP2. It's a battery corrosion preventive, and it comes with a little brush on. And remember that color we saw? This is the color. So all you do is brush this onto your terminals, okay, and it gives it a nice protective layer from corrosion.
And you do that every few months? So it's on the...
No, you do, well, like I said, we look at those batteries every couple of months, and if I start seeing that red color's wearing off, I'm going to apply a little more, which in fact I noticed on the front battery. Okay. So we're going to apply a little bit of this to the front. Okay. Guys, off first. There's one.
What, now this is where the distilled water goes?
Distilled water, okay. Yeah. So you can look in it and see if you have enough. You can also test it with your finger, and it's kind of dry. You don't want it to fill it all the way to the top, but there is sort of a magic line, and I'm going to add a little bit to that because it's been hot and this stuff just kind of evaporates over time. And again, if you never check these things and they run dry, then battery go bye-bye. Distilled water.
It's leaking.
Maybe that's where, oh,
that's what it is.
That's where it's from.
Yeah. Okay.
How cute is that?
All right, so we'll be getting rid of the distilled water after this application. I'll water the plants with it.
And it's okay if you get it a little bit all over. Yeah, you see there, I can see that one.
Do you have to wait for it to dry before you put that lube on now?
No.
You have to dry it off?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna dry it off because I want to clean up the battery a little bit.
Yeah. All right, got battery cleanup. Now they're sparkling clean.
And we're gonna clean up these spider rips in here.
She's looking road trip ready.
Well, we're gonna check while we're here. It's not on the list, but we're gonna check all the levels, like oil levels and stuff like that. Transmission fluid, brake fluids, all those things. It gets dirty up in here.
Up in here?
Up in here.
All right.
So we'll get everywhere where there's a connection. We're gonna get it up in under here.
Okay.
In here. We are good to go. So this beautiful Challenger, probably still see it in the background, our neighbor, and super nice guy, and he has this dolly that he's using. And so I started to talk to him because we are in the process of making a decision too of how we want to tow our car for the future, which we haven't done yet.
I believe they call that two-towed or not two-towed.
Right. So he gave us some really good insights, education, information about flat towing, which this gentleman has done for years, and then 2-3 years ago switched to this dolly, this particular dolly. And maybe more on that in the future. We are going to be deciding on which way we want to go, so stay tuned for that, and we will keep you updated.
Two-towed or not two-towed?
That's the question.
She's a lot of work. I can say now that in the event of an emergency,
She's
I can do
screwed.
these tasks. However, if I had my way, which hopefully I will for a very long time, I'm going to leave it to him. I'm not a fan of getting on that ladder. I don't mind getting on the back ladder to go on the roof, but not the side ladder. It feels kind of wonky to me.
Yeah.
So
And if it were up to me, I'd never do any breakdown on the inside.
I think it's going to work out. So thanks for watching, right?
Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll call this the end of this video.
Yep.
Our part 3 in our...
This is part 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
in our
sorry.
part 3 of this
This Trading Places, series.
Right. And well, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If you're new to our channel, consider subscribing. It would really help us out. You can find us on Our Village, all the usual social media sites. Give us a like if you like this video.
What was that?
A likey like. And see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, so here's our monthly maintenance spreadsheet that we use, and this is our home page. Basically Onyx's maintenance sheet in a quick overview, all the things that we do and how often we do them. Down here we got it broken down by months, and as we scroll over some more, we have it broken down into each segments. So if we go to March, which is this month, and this is basically what we're doing, basically just click on March. It's telling me, based on what I have set up before, all the things that needed to be done. So we've done all these items already, and today is 3/25. We did the slide outs, so I just enter the dates that it was completed. We did the batteries today, and we did the seals. The only thing that is left is roof inspection, and that is on the schedule for tomorrow. So we're going to be entering that for tomorrow's date. If there were any notes that I needed to make, I can make them here. And if I go to next month's, which is April, I can see what is due for next month. And every month is set up to guide us into the maintenance schedule for Onyx. If you have any further questions about this type of a spreadsheet, you can leave us a comments below, or just send us a message to our email at RoadNotesRV@gmail.com.